this sleazy guy right over here from ABC. He's a sleaze in my book. You're a sleaze because you know the facts, and you know the facts well. The people don't trust you, and the people don't trust the media.
In the center of the stage tonight, businessman Donald Trump. One of the things people love about you is you speak your mind and you don't use a politician's filter. However, you've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals.
Only Rosie O'Donnell. Excuse me, sit down. You weren't called. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Go ahead. No, you don't. You haven't been called.
I have the right to ask the question.
Go back to Univision. Go ahead.
You told me on my radio show that you would release your tax returns.
True.
Are you going back on your
No, I'm not.
commitment?
First of all, very few people listen to your radio show. That's the good news.
The idea of returning a blow every time you receive one, you know that doesn't work in any high-level situation.
Well, I'm a believer. Perhaps you're not. Maybe that's why your show isn't doing as well as it should be.
Oh,
because
you see,
really
that's
have a
not
better
nice.
show than-
Why didn't you read my quote the way I said it?
Sir, I tried to pull it up and I didn't have Wi-Fi.
Well, then you got to get Wi-Fi, okay?
Well,
Don't ask me questions like that. You're not a very good reporter doing that.
You know what? Do this interview with somebody else.
Well, we talked about this yesterday on the phone. This is exactly what we talked about.
Do the interview with somebody else, really. Yeah, you don't need this. Do it with somebody else.
Every poll you're in proves that.
Not to say that you are a protest candidate, because in our recent poll, CNN poll says why they vote for you, 71%.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
You just went. I mean, what are you making a statement or asking me?
No.
This really stupid guy, Chuck Todd. I won't use his name.
Let me let you respond to those poll numbers, which I think that you wanted to respond to.
I didn't want to respond. Your people called my office about 40 times asking me to go onto the show. So it's dishonest what you're saying, Chuck.
I refuse to call him Sleepy Eyes. I'm not going to call him Sleepy Eyes anymore.
You got to tell the truth, Chuck.
Let me ask you about
Hey,
your
Chuck,
debate.
you have to tell the truth.
A show now headed by Sleepy Eyes Chuck Todd. He's a sleeping son of a bitch, I'll tell you. And they showed it this morning, 1999, and I'm talking about North Korea. You got to take them out now. But they show me young, handsome. I said, why couldn't I look like that today? I should have run back then, right? I should have run back then. I would have done this earlier.
Donald Trump under fire again, this time for seeming to mock a reporter's disability.
The poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. The banks now, they can't do anything. They're run by the regulators. In all fairness to the banks, they're run by the regulators. When you see the president of the bank, I mentioned the word regulator. These guys come in, they run the banks. And I watched a general recently on television, and they said to him, what do you think about ISIS? Oh, ISIS is very tough. And I'm saying, first of all, why is a general on television? I don't want my generals on television. They said, Senator Cruz, what do you think of waterboarding? I don't want to talk about it. You know, he didn't want to talk about waterboarding because too controversial. And I'm saying to myself, they're chopping off heads. He doesn't want to talk about waterboarding. A couple of good paragraphs. And talking about northern New Jersey draws the prober's eye. Written by a nice reporter. Now the poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. I thought, maybe that's what I said. This is 14 years ago. They didn't do a retraction. 14 years ago, they did no retraction. Extreme media. These people back here, they're the worst. They are so dishonest. No, they're so dishonest. And by the way, some of the media is terrific. But most of it, 70%, 75%, is absolute dishonest, absolute scum. Remember that. Scum. They're totally dishonest people. She's back there, little Katie. She's back there. What a lie it was. No, what a lie. Katie Tur. What a lie it was from NBC to have written that was a total lie.
Let me tell you about the Wall Street Journal. I have no respect whatsoever for the Wall Street Journal. I don't think they know what they're doing. They have taken me on so much. It's so ridiculous. Every day editorials, bad editorials. I don't even want to read it very much anymore. They are so wrong.
We're going to open up those libel laws so that when the New York Times writes a hit piece, which is a total disgrace, or when the Washington Post, which is there for other reasons, writes a hit piece, we can sue them and win money. By the way, the world's most dishonest people are back there. Look at all the cameras going. Look at all those cameras. Unbelievable. They are dishonest. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them.
I'm not looking for credit, but what I don't want is when I raise millions of dollars, have people say, like this sleazy guy right over here from ABC. He's a sleaze in my book. You're a sleaze because you know the facts and you know the facts well.
For immigrants on the whole
Come on, try getting it out. Try getting it out.
I'll get it out.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to put this on television, but you don't even know what you're talking about. Try getting it out. Go ahead.
Going back to last June, is there anything you regret?
Yeah, I'd love to have done certain things over, but you can't. You can't. But that's true in life. And you would have too.
Give me one.
You would have loved not to have contributed to the Clinton Foundation, as an example.
Your organization. You are attacking our news organization. Can you give us a chance to ask a question, sir?
Go ahead.
Sir, can you...
I hate some of these people, but I'd never kill them. I would never kill them. I would never kill them. I would never do that.
Go ahead. Can you state categorically, Mr. President-elect, can you give us a question? You're attacking...
Such lying, disgusting people. It's true. It's true.
Can you give us a question?
Don't be...
Can you give us a question?
I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you state categorically...
You are fake news. No, I wouldn't. I would never kill them.
Just because of the attack of fake news, and I just want to ask you, sir...
I'm changing it from fake news, though.
Doesn't that undermine...
Very fake news.
I know.
CNN sucks! CNN sucks! CNN sucks! CNN sucks! CNN sucks!
House closed out the month of July without holding a briefing for reporters today. That means the White House has held only 3 briefings for the press this month and 8 total since the end of May. There is no other way to describe what the White House is doing these days. Wolf, top officials, including the president, are hiding from the press. And Wolf, just to give you a sense as to what's happening right now, you can hear there is a chorus of boos and other chants from this Trump crowd here in Tampa, Florida. They're saying things like CNN sucks, go home, and fake news. Wolf, obviously, all of those things are false. We're staying right here. We're going to do our job and report on this rally to all of our viewers here tonight. Wolf.
As you should. All right, Jim Acosta, we'll stay in very close touch with you. Thank you.
You're a sleaze because you know the facts and you know the facts well.